And yeah, so here
Hey-o.
we go. Mess is back once again. One of the things that I have yet to say, guys, if you are interested in following these
Us
guys,
guys, hey,
yeah,
use guys.
then you can follow me on Twitter at BrettFX. Very simple there. You can also follow my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/BrettFX. And if you want to check out my YouTube channel, which I have, I cast other leagues and ladders and organizations and all that kind of stuff. You can check that out, youtube.com/AaronTVH1. And I do have a Facebook page, but I never use it. So anyways, Mess, how
Nobody
can we
does.
find you?
We've been through this so many times. Honestly, guys, the best way, if you were watching this stream right now,
Create a new
find my
name.
name in the chat and click on it. That's going to be my Twitch page. I've got the exact same name over on YouTube. It's a
Okay.
bit of a mouthful, so I won't try to say it.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do, guys. This is what I'm going to do. Let's see. On Thursday, so tomorrow, I'm going to create a straw poll and post it on CEVO. So be looking out for that. And we're going to have a yes or no vote whether Mesh should change his name or not to try and get it a little bit easier. And get a Twitter.
Yeah. And get on Twitter.
And
Yep.
get a Twitter. We're going to do that.
I am a twit, so I should be tweeting.
Absolutely. All right. So, yeah, definitely follow those avenues. We would appreciate it. And follow this channel, guys. We're going to be casting a whole lot more. We've got Nexus versus Exertus coming up tomorrow on this very
Yeah,
channel.
that makeup
So,
match. We haven't talked about that.
Exertus versus Exertus EU, not their NA team.
Right.
And
But
while-
still a strong team, I'm sure.
yeah, they absolutely are. I mean, they went to DreamHack and were competing with some of the best teams there. So I'm not going to be dogging them whatsoever. In fact, they actually they took map 1 off of Epsilon, and they had a really close map number 2, and just were not able to get it down in map number 3. And that was actually on Dawnbreaker, I believe. In DreamHack, and they ended up losing out to Epsilon. But they put up one hell of a fight. And once again, like we said, Epsilon, I believe, took 3rd or 4th in DreamHack. I believe it was 4th in DreamHack. If any
Yeah,
of you
nice
guys
showing
in
by
chat,
them there.
if any of you guys in chat remember, definitely let us know what it was. But yeah, what's wrong with my music, Aldo? Broski, back up.
Not a
Back
fan
up.
of the playlist, apparently. Come on, show your fellow teammates some love, Aldo. How can you dog him like that?
He doesn't love me. He just uses me.
He just
uses
wants
me.
what you can do for him. That's
Yeah,
all.
That's it. That's it. But yeah, so Exertus EU, a very good team. Now, what's going to be interesting is the fact that they're going to have higher pings. They will be playing on East Coast servers. That's going to help them out a little bit. And I think they
Yep.
are primarily all UK guys, which should get around a 90 ping to the East Coast.
Yeah,
So it's not gonna
90
be
to
too
100.
bad.
That's not too bad at all. I mean, that's like a West Coast ping, or if you're playing on the East Coast and vice versa.
Yeah,
So it's manageable.
Yeah, it's not that bad. And they will be playing on Thursday against Nexus North America. Now, they're going to have a little bit of a hard time. While the SA team for Nexus has been basically beasting throughout everything they've been doing. I mean, they took Exertus NA down to 28 tickets overall in their map.
Yep.
in
I
a
think it was
night cup
18 the
other week.
first round and then 10 the second. I mean, can't get much closer than
Yeah,
that
so
against one of the
definitely
best teams.
definitely showing that they are a team to not play with, though, or trifled with. And the
Are we
NA
trifling?
team, though, they haven't really been scrimming. They've had a little bit of trouble getting their team together. They've had some guys leave. They've had some guys go inactive, unfortunately. But they're slowly but surely starting to scrim, starting to get out there, starting to play. They have some excellent players on there. They have Repent. They have Killa, who is now known as Ender, and that is a weird story. But anyways,
Oh, he changed
they
his
have
name.
yeah, they have Killa on the team, and they also have I gotta say, I like playing with the guy. I played with him a few times, and I like his attitude. He's a really cool guy to play with. So some really good players coming up, and
They
I think
definitely retooled the team recently, so
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see how they fare with the new lineup.
they're gonna have a hard time adjusting. But I think that Nexus has always been one of those teams that they can take hits and then come back swinging.
Yep.
They have always been a dominant force in 5v5s, always.
And
I
having
do
been
not-
experienced, they're not going to get discouraged by taking a tough loss. It'll just make them learn and get better for the next time.
yeah,
If
exactly.
they do take a tough loss, I'm not saying they will, but should they perhaps get beaten, they're not going to just quit. They're only going to get better from it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it looks like we might be going live. They are restarting the server, and we have all 10 in. So let's see what's up.
Yeah, let's definitely get this thing going. I am excited for this. We are going live, am I correct?
I do not have verbal confirmation, but it looks like everybody is spawning in. If Swoosh, the last couple guys spawn in, I believe this is live. 90% sure on that one.
90% sure. Remember, guys, he's the one driving, so if it's bad, it's his.
If we go off the cliff, it's my fault.
It's his fault, exactly. So anyways, we are going to be going once again on the free cam out here just watching these breakouts. Already we're seeing these teams, actually they're not really positioned to go out towards the courtyard area, although I wouldn't deny if we had two from each team fighting it out, slugging it out just at the very beginning stages here, trying to get some picks going on. Instead, we are having nobody from Swoosh, only one from Requiem actually electing to go back. So Swoosh is going to be pushing up into C flag right now, or I'm sorry, that's actually Requiem. My bad, guys. Going to be pushing up into the CB cap at the moment, and they are going to be able to get that right now. B flag is also going to be flash in. We do have N, who gets taken down, and oh my god, a nice two-piece there by Hack, able to take out two players. And they are going to be getting that B cap for their team right now. Even going to be able to get a res going on in the backside. And yeah, so Requiem not able to hold on to that B cap for too long, which is a little bit concerning, considering that that's technically the easier breakout, and they really need to hold on to that for a little bit longer to get that ticket plate.
Yeah, absolutely. They rushed it quickly with, it looked like 4 guys, leaving 1 guy behind, as is tradition, to get the C flag, and didn't really hold it long at all, as it looks like Swoosh is trying to get set up and already being aggressive. They're sending 3 guys across to try to take Charlie, going for the triple cap. They want to put the boot on the throat early.
Yeah, absolutely. Hack is going to be coming up inside, able to get Curb. Will be getting his buddy Rez right now, and C is going to be flashing. Do we have anybody from Requiem? Yeah, we have 3 players from Requiem going to be pushing in to B flag right now. Oh! It's going to be Ryoko able to pick up 1 on the backside. He sees SB sitting back there by offices, comes in through the center B point, not able to take him down, but does end up getting res. Pistol whips coming out. Nifty ends up getting taken down himself, and is going to be back
him
up.
On B.
And yeah, this is just
cleaning up.
Mass pandemonium right now, just kills going everywhere. B flag, though, is just now going to be getting grayed out. No, not quite getting grayed out, as Requiem just can't seem to get onto the actual flag cap. We are going to be seeing, once again, the bit going back into their favor. Now we do have an attempt over there onto A. That was going to be a failure, and now Requiem is going to have to power push over here onto C flag, 207 to 248. This is not looking good for
not
Requiem.
A good start for my fellow brethren, Team Requiem. Getting soundly out-fragged thus far. Looks like only SP is even at 3-3. The rest of the guys 1 frag apiece. Ryoko Swoosh doing work at 7-1. Let's see what he's up to.
Yeah, he is going to be pushing up into the C cap once again, and it's going to be Curb that I believe will be able to take him down. Comes around the corner. No, he does end up going down, though. And we are going to be seeing them holding on to this C burn for now, but they got to push out and get another flag. Right now it's very, very tough for them to do anything. They're getting kind of bottlenecked over here onto C. Proof is getting some shots over there from N, missing everything, really. Gets caught out of position, and yeah, right out in the open. Proof able to do a very easy cleanup. Sees 1 down through the cracks in the wall. Will he be able to take N out once again? He sees him shifting around to the backside. No, N can't do anything. Already waiting there with buddies. We're going to go on with SB, who pulls out the pistol, and it looks like they might have been able to clean the majority of them out. B flag is going to be flashing, and we're going to be seeing another push from Team Swoosh, or Nikki Swoosh, pushing in from A.
And finally, Requiem able to get control of the burn, having control of Bravo and Charlie, but it looks like they have no one on Charlie, as Ryoku is going to get the flank. He is on the burn, immediately taking it back. And the thing that I'm not seeing from my brethren Requiem is they're not getting on the burn quick enough. I mean, they've been okay and won some firefights, but once they do, they don't get on the burn quick enough to take advantage, and Swoosh is able to respond quickly to get back in position and take it from them.
Yeah, and we did see C flag going into the favor of Swoosh, but unfortunately there was only 1 player there to hold it onto it, and he wasn't able to stop the onslaught that came. C flag going back to the possession of Requiem. Now Requiem here has to be careful not to get bottlenecked once again like they did before. They gotta try and push a back flag. They gotta get somebody over there onto A, and right now, we're
I
not
think
seeing...
they seem to send 2-3 to Alpha, but they're getting bottlenecked in front of Bravo. They just kind of seem pensive and tentative, although it looks like Crib is finally making a wise move over to Alpha. Let's see what he can do over there.
Oh, Ryoko catching Arc right out into the open. Going to be getting his backside. Has to be careful there with that res, though. Pulls out on the left flank, able to take out Chuck. And they will be cleaning that up quite nicely. C-Flag is going to be only one person really defending there. But we do have, like I said, going for that back flag.
Yeah, Crib was able to sneak in there and get one kill as 2 of his down teammates did spawn on him, so they have taken control of Alpha. But what we need to see from them now is an aggressive move onto Bravo, or even maybe trying to go back to Charlie. It seems like once they get one flag, they kind of are unsure of where they need to go next.
And SB just got knifed. We just saw from his point of view getting knifed, unfortunately.
Who got knifed?
SB. Oh my God.
Oh,
so that was
Chad,
just insult to injury.
Never gonna live that
there.
down.
Not watching his back. SB going to be spawning back up over here next to C. C is going to be burning into the favor of. Ooh, coming around the corner and trades
they traded.
out. So that is not going to be good. And look at that. Skeff was going to be able to come up and get the cleanup. B flag also going to be flashing and going into the favor of Swoosh. And look at that. Once again, 2 flags set up in the favor of Nikki Swoosh. Now, they did put a little bit of a dent in the lead, and we are seeing them clawing themselves back, so maybe they're getting a little bit of confidence in themselves, and look at that. So they are going to be burning B back once again, losing A, though, in the process, so that is definitely not going to be good for them to do. C2, though, going to be populated there by Nikki Swoosh. Look at that. Skeff is going to be up there just causing a lot of damage and forcing this Requiem team to get out and away from that B flag. He's going to be holding it down like a boss. Nifty is going to be coming around the backside. Should be getting on the B here in just a few moments. Arc will be able to get the cap for his own team, and we're only going to be seeing Ryoko, though, back there by himself. He's going to be jumping back down, maybe trying to get onto this B burn. That's exactly what he's doing, and it is going to be grayed out. He does end up getting taken down by Chuck. And Chuck is going to try and come down by himself. He's got no backup as of right now. Pushes in back behind over here next to the pickup. And will he be able to catch Nifty? He does. He gets 2! Can he get a third? Oh, no. If he could have gotten...
2 of them, couldn't get the third. I thought he had that. Come on, Chuck. I thought you had that.
If he had that third, that would have been huge for his team. But you know what? End is also going to be doing some work over here next to C. They were able to take out C2, and that is going to clear up a lot of room for them over onto B. That's going to give them a very good shot into that B flag. Now, Proof is going to be over here onto A. Does end up picking up Arc, and they will be getting the burn right now. Requiem needs to get onto this B flag right now.
And that really seems to be their Achilles heel thus far on this map. They haven't been able to figure out the enigma that is Bravo. It is a very tough flag to hold because of a small radius, and there are so many areas to camp it from above, in the balconies from Alpha and Charlie. So they haven't been able to get firm control of it, at least not for very long. And it looks like Proof's team Swoosh is just much more prepared here on this map.
Yeah, it definitely looked like that. Oh, but Skeff was definitely not prepared for that. Tried to go in there 2 against 1, and that was not going to work out. Curb does end up getting taken down over here onto A. Proof is just sitting up there waiting for him. Nade Spam is going to be coming in right now, but he's got a way out. He's going to be going over there onto that balcony. Might even jump down. Skeff is going to be looking over here onto this stairway. They're going to be just fine over here onto A. C-Flag still going to be in the possession of Requiem. And for some reason, SB decided to look the complete opposite way and ends up being shot in the back. So that was not good for him. Ryoko going to be back over here onto
Poor
B.
instincts.
Yeah, you know, he's going to be saving his flag for his team. It's going to be 96 to 196, 100 ticket advantage. Now, we did see this happen in our last matchup. And
I think it was the Warchild match.
Yeah, Warchild was able to bring it back quite a bit. I mean, it was only, you know, it's around 60 tickets, but they were 100 tickets down. And they were able to do some major damage. Let's see if Requiem can do the same. Curb is going to be pushing over here on the crate side. And they do spot Proof or Ryoko right out in the open, able to take him down, but he is definitely damaged in the process. We do have one player out here for Swoosh, and I like what Swoosh is doing here. They're going into courtyard, but he has to be careful. If N spots this, he'll be able to take him out pretty easily from behind, but I like that move from Swoosh, able to get in onto that C-cap here, and right now, let's see if
catching him sleeping. Requiem has no idea he is here, and they're going to have to react quickly, otherwise they're going to be looking at getting triple capped here.
Yeah, and while I did like the idea there from Requiem, they did basically the same thing. They sent in over there onto A flag. The problem was is that they had nobody really back here onto C flag to help defend it for them, and they ended up losing it in the process. So it really didn't do them any good. Now
It's kind of a flip-flop.
Yeah, we are going to be seeing Nikki Swoosh right now set up really nicely. They're going to be one over onto A balcony. We're going to be seeing two more of them over onto C balcony. So they're going to be set up really, really nice. And Ryoko able to take out Chuck. Will he be able to take out a second one? Oh, no, he decides to jump down. Hack, though, is going to be right out there waiting for it. And he will be able to pick up the kill. Yes, nice job there by Hack. Able to pick up Curb. No problem. And, yeah, Requiem they're just getting stuck. It's just better positioning for Nikki Swoosh right now.
For Swoosh, absolutely. Requiem struggling again with that B flag. Now, I would think, given their struggles with that, they would, maybe call an audible, try to make an adjustment and hold those two back flags. Charlie and Alpha, I know it kind of spreads you a little thin, but that's really the only success they've had thus far in holding the burn, and they're still kind of butting their head up against the wall that is Bravo and not being able to hold it for too long.
Yeah, and right now we're
seeing
just how frustrating Hack has been to this Requiem team. Requiem spending 3 guys to come out here and take care of it, but you know what? Hack says no. No. Ends up taking all 3 players out himself. And it is now, oh my God, the lead just got so big right there. It is going to be 26 to 191. Just shows you how powerful a team can be if they just set up and defend their flags, and they have just done an amazing job at that. Look at the spread out here for Nikki Swoosh. I mean, that is just a beautiful spread.
Yeah, if you look at the tabletop, you couldn't get much better positioning. They're completely spread out across. They've got a line across the map. They're not pushing too heavy to allow a potential back spawn. Although it does look like they are going to get a little aggressive here as Proof is going to push up onto the A flag, trying to get a res on his teammate. Oh, he does go down, so let's see if Chuckin can take advantage of the 2Ps. But with only 10 tickets left, this is essentially the end of the round, and a crushing victory for Nikki Swoosh. I hurt for you, brothers. I hurt for you.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard for them to do anything in this next round. It is going to be 5 to 189 right now. Now, once again, guys, if they can get this second flag, they can start burning those tickets down, and if they can get it down to 150 or so, that is going to be very possible for them to come back and win this next round. Although, at the same time, they are going to be losing A, so that is just not going to happen.
That's going to do it.
Yeah, that is going to be it. 2 tickets left remaining, and that is going to do it for this round, guys. So, Nikki Swoosh taking that very, very commanding lead for 183 tickets.
Yeah, we saw a similar kind of turn of events in the previous match, the War Child Arena game, but a bit more amplified here with, a poor breakout by Requiem on the easy side and just not able to get set up and hold that Bravo flag. Nikki Swoosh really responding well to whatever Requiem was doing. Even when, kudos to Requiem, kudos to my teammates. From the beginning, I think they got triple cap, and it was not looking good at all. But they did manage to fight back into it and hold the burn for a little bit, albeit not very long, to make it potentially manageable. But Nikki Swoosh responding in kind and getting set up perfectly to easily take this first round.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that Requiem needs to do a lot better, when they push for these back caps, they have to make sure that they have people setting in position to hold what they have. And that's not what we saw in that last matchup. What we saw basically was them leaving one player and then spawn bombing on the other to try and go for a back cap. Well, an experienced team like Nikki Swoosh, they know, hey, they're going to be spawn bombing back on C. That's fine. We'll just push 3 guys rotate out to A flag. We'll overwhelm the one guy that's sitting there, and then we'll just shift our positions back over to defend B flag. And that's exactly what they did. They basically pivoted on B the entire time. And that right there is really what shows you what a better team is.
That's
knew the map a lot better, and they were able to capitalize on the way the map is set up.
Again, like I was saying earlier, it's obvious that Swoosh is a lot more prepared. Again, as I was saying before we even started this match, that Requiem, not really familiar with the whole domination. We didn't even really play 5s in Battlefield 3. We're a squad rush team. So definitely, like I said, a trial by fire for them here. But like I said, they're another one of those teams that's not going to be afraid to take their lumps and try to improve. So hopefully we'll see them look back at this match and try to improve from it and get better.
Yeah, and we are going to be seeing Requiem getting a nice pick there right at the beginning. Skeff is going to try and hold him back there at the end. Gets a nice pick on Chuck, who actually I believe was the only one on Requiem. No, it was In who ended up picking up that kill. And we are going to be seeing a back rage. Ryoko, let's see what he can do. Top fragger for his team last time with 24 kills. Let's see if he's going to be able to do the same. In fact, actually, let's go on over here with Ark, who's going to be playing metal detectors right now. Looking to take out Balcony and not going to be able to do so. He ends up getting taken down himself. And Ryoko playing that oh so powerful. Oh, does he jump down? And he's going to be able to take out SB from the stop. And Chuck with that hip fire. So nice job there by Ryoko. Good game sense and communication from his teammates. Able to tell him exactly where they were at. Jumps down, gets a nice two-piece. And Requiem is looking like they might be in a possible 3-cap once again. We're seeing Proof going to be pushing it back below A flag. And curb though, almost. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. Proof right there getting a one. Not even a 180. He just kind of was like, he's right there. And taking him down. But Ryoko is now going to be getting onto this A flag. Requiem, they have to get on something right now. They are just going to be getting further and further and further down. They cannot be losing these tickets like this. And we are going to be seeing a triple cap situation right now.
Yeah, so once again, much like the last round, bad breakout and then good capitalization by Nikki Swoosh to be able to take the triple cap, although luckily it looks like they're not holding it for long as Rec, Crib, and Archivist were on Charlie to take it. Now they're going to try to push the Bravo as we do have Chuck and Beast on Alpha getting the back flank. Hopefully they can take this flag, but again, we talked about this earlier. What they need to do now, if they're getting Alpha, is try to hold on to C, but it looks like they're abandoning it as Hack Swoosh is going to come in from behind and do exactly what you said they were going to do. They're going to pivot, they're going to take Charlie, and they're going to hold on to Bravo and Charlie as Requiem just took Alpha.
Yeah, and there's only going to be one player back here. Oh, actually, there's going to be two. Arc Dude was able to spawn in and cause a little bit of damage. And that 93 Arc is doing so much damage there. And yeah, they are going to be able to take this 2-flag setup once again. Ryoko, though, playing this, he likes this spot. Guys, you know, this is one of the things that I love about Spectator Mod. Look at these spots that these players are playing. Ryoko just doing some massive damage there. And that was just a bad play there by Requiem, jumping down before he was able to get the pick on Ryoko. And he will be able to rewalk his lane back up into Balcony. And yeah, so just not looking good whatsoever for Requiem. We will be seeing a 3-man push over onto C. And oh my God, Skeff just there waiting for him. But oh my gosh, losing that MTAR. Able to take out 2 players, but it's just not going to be enough. Curb does end up going down. Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the things, guys, that's a little bit different in this league as opposed to others, is that we do allow the DLC weapons in this matchup. So you can use the L85, you can use the MTAR, and you can use the other 2 guns that don't really matter in comp play.
You really only see those 2.
But yeah, so you can use more than just one gun. You know, the 1 or 2 guns that we're used to seeing, the Ace 23 or the AEK or M416.
Sometimes the Scar, you see that with a few people, depending on the map, depending on the positioning. But like you said, generally it's the Ace, the AEK, occasionally the 416.
Yeah, absolutely. So once again, it's just a hard-fought fight right here for Requiem. Oh, getting hit by a double nade. That's not going to be any good.
And again, it looks like they're getting bunched up trying to go for Bravo. And they're really just going to have to go back to the drawing board on this map. And I think a good point of reference would be watching the VOD of this match to kind of scout out the positioning of Swoosh, scout out their setups, their rotations, because, I mean, they've really kind of put on a textbook performance in that respect. And there's a lot to be learned and gleaned from what they've done against them. And that's another one of the nice things about having this coverage, about having this content, is there a lot of the lower teams, the newer teams that don't necessarily have as much experience or don't necessarily know how to approach domination. You can learn a lot from watching these replays. You know, listening to the commentary, watching the rotations and setups. So this is a great thing to have for the community.
Yeah, most definitely. And guys, if you're wondering where you can go watch these VODs, they will be posted up on YouTube. It's going to be youtube.com/playcevo. Go check it out. Show some love. Subscribe to the channel. Support Battlefield, guys. The more you support Battlefield, the better our tournaments will get. We will be able to get more funding for our events and more and bigger prize pools out there. So the more you guys support us, the more we can do for you in return. So definitely hit that like button, hit that follow button on this Twitch channel, and go subscribe to our YouTube. Also follow us on Twitter at CEVO, where we will be updating you guys with every match that we will be casting. So yeah, so right now Requiem just trying to muscle their way back into it, but it's just very, very hard. 221 to 136. Now, I will say this, in terms of the KDs, Requiem's actually not looking too bad. They're fairly even across the board, but we're not seeing anybody yet on Swoosh really standing out. I mean, we do have Skeff with 12 and 4, but I mean, honestly, this far into the game, that's not that impressive from what we've seen in other games
from the previous
tonight.
round and some of the other games. Yeah, I mean, I think it's good. So Requiem can take a few things away from this game. One is that, obviously we got beat by a better, more prepared team, but we did see a little bit improvement in the killing department, like you said. Got a little bit better with the one-on-one gun scenarios in this second round. And really knowing that they are not that prepared and don't really have spots and pushes and kind of good rotation set up yet, if you can fit that piece in, maybe you can see a lot better performances against these teams, so don't necessarily get too discouraged by just one loss in the group stage.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can take any number of those things away from this. That's one of the benefits of having a spectator mode, is that you can go back, rewatch if it's been cast, and really check out where your faults are and how you can get better. And for those of you who are looking to be a team as good as Nikki Swoosh, you guys can watch this VOD and check out, hey, what did they do right? What did they do that our team can improve on? Where are they sitting at? It's like Ryoko sitting over there onto balconies. So, I mean, that was just something that I wouldn't really have expected him to do, but it was working out very, very well for him. Now, B-Flag is going to be contested right now. Looks like Requiem is going to be able to take it. Arc is going to be on it. It's already lost, guys, but they are playing for pride right now, 210-97. And they're going to do
play to the buzzer,
much as they possibly can in order to regain their dignity in this matchup. We're actually seeing one player drop from Swoosh, and Requiem is going to be fighting back right now. But you know what? We are going to be just holding on for a little bit, maybe catch some montage moments. I don't know, maybe even an extra knife. But while we are closing out, guys, once again, check us out on our website, CEVO.com. www.cevo.com. You can go check it out in the events. And I think I just crashed.
Oh!
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably get back up just to do a closeout, but that sucks.
So anyways, guys, yeah, I just crashed out of the game. We do apologize, but it was over anyways.
The game crashed.
Yeah,
okay.
Nikki Swoosh did end up taking that one. So if you guys did miss any of the matches, you want to go back and check them out, you can go see the VODs on YouTube, youtube.com/playcevo. You can also check us out, obviously, on this Twitch channel. It's going to be twitch.tv/playcevo2. And if you do want to check us out on our website, I recommend that you go over there, check out the forums. We have players and teams both looking for teams and players to play with, and so they can play in these matches. And also, if you just have something that you want to talk about, hey, let's go over this strat real quick, or is anybody up for scrimming, or anything like that? Go check out the forums. All kinds of stuff is going to be there. Help the community grow. Once again, guys, if you got to participate, you got to come in here and help us out. If you don't, then we won't be able to provide good quality tournaments. Once again, this is the 5v5 Domination CEVO Beta Tournament. And this is not just beta for the game, this is beta for everybody. So we do apologize if there are any bugs. I know I muted myself a couple of times, but we're still learning. We're still getting all the kinks worked out and everything. And we hope you enjoyed. Mess, any closing words or thoughts?
Well, I want to say thanks to everyone for tuning in. I hope a lot of people like the Santa hat, so I'll keep rocking it. To my boys, Requiem, hey guys, nice try. I mean, I know sometimes you're going to take your lumps. I've been in some pretty tough losses with them before. I know we'll learn to get better from this. Well played to Nikki Swoosh, man. I'm definitely going to go back and watch the VOD, trying to learn a little bit from this one. But guys, tune in tomorrow. We're going to have I think a really great close match. So you definitely want to be here for that one.
Okay.
Hit the follow button.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, where was this match? All right, TAWNA competition versus FAV. It's a very long name, but I call them FAV.
That's a mouthful.
The score was 0-2 in FAV favor. What the heck? Yeah, that was wow. I gotta say that's the closest match that I've ever seen. 0-2.
That's a record.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
TAW versus Fuerzas Armadas Virtuales.
Yeah, what he said. What he said. Yeah, exactly. That is just wow. I gotta say, wow. And so yeah, if you guys want to check out these scores for these matches, you can go over to the CEVO website, click on Battlefield 4, click on the beta event and matches, and it'll take you to all of round 2, 1, 3, every one of them. So guys, we do appreciate you coming out and watching.